The 1980s were packed with bold trends that defined a generation. In this video, we'll dive into 20 more forgotten fads from the 1980s. From quirky zipper earrings to iconic checkerboard vans, these trends shaped how we expressed ourselves. How many of these do you still remember? Let's dive in and find out. Hypercolor t-shirt.
Got it.
Do you remember the magic of wearing clothes that changed color as you moved? Hypercolor t-shirts weren't just clothes, they were an experience. Introduced in the late 1980s, these shirts reacted to body heat, creating an ever-changing kaleidoscope of colors wherever they were touched or worn. At first glance, they were simple cotton shirts, but once worn, they transformed into interactive art. A warm hand pressed on the fabric would leave a handprint, or a breeze could shift the color entirely. For kids and teens, it was mesmerizing, an instant conversation starter and a way to stand out. Hypercolor wasn't just about fashion, it was about fun. Friends would touch each other's backs or arms to leave patterns, and many delighted in seeing their shirts shift hues during activities. The shirts became a phenomenon, turning science into something playful and trendy. But while they were magical, they weren't perfect. Washing them incorrectly could ruin their color-changing properties, and over time, their novelty wore off. Still, for a fleeting moment, hypercolor t-shirts were the epitome of 80s cool. Banana clips. Who doesn't remember the iconic banana clip? This simple hair accessory ruled the 1980s, creating cascading ponytails and adding volume to big hairstyles. Shaped like a long curved comb, it snapped shut to hold hair in place, giving wearers a polished yet bold look. Banana clips became a go-to for anyone embracing the decade's love of big dramatic hair. They were easy to use and could transform a basic hairstyle into something glamorous in seconds. The accessory worked for a variety of hair types, making it a universal favorite. A part of their charm was how they fit into every occasion. Whether for school, a night out, or even aerobics class, a banana clip added flair without fuss. And let's not forget the range of designs. Some were simple, while others were embellished with rhinestones or glitter for extra pizzazz. Though their popularity eventually faded, banana clips remain a nostalgic symbol of 80s hair fashion, evoking memories of big, bold styles. Plastic charm necklaces. What if your jewelry could tell your story? Plastic charm necklaces of the 1980s were all about personalization. These colorful, jangling accessories featured tiny charms that represented everything from hobbies to favorite foods, letting wearers express themselves in a unique way. The fun began with choosing the necklace, a simple chain, often neon or pastel. Then came the charms, miniature roller skates, tiny telephones, hamburgers, or even dolphins. Each charm was a piece of your personality, turning the necklace into a wearable scrapbook. For kids, collecting charms was half the excitement. Trading with friends, hunting for rare designs, or adding new ones to mark milestones made these necklaces feel special. They weren't just accessories, they were a way to connect and share your interests. Though they've faded from fashion, plastic charm necklaces remain a cherished memory for those who grew up jingling with pride. Punky Brewster sneakers. Have you ever worn shoes that made you feel unstoppable? Inspired by the beloved TV character, Punky Brewster sneakers brought her colorful, mismatched style to life. These shoes weren't just footwear, they were a statement of individuality and creativity. Each pair of Punky Brewster sneakers was intentionally mismatched, with bold patterns and bright colors that encouraged kids to embrace their unique style. For fans of the show, wearing these sneakers felt like channeling Punky's fearless, adventurous spirit. They weren't just stylish, they were comfortable and practical, perfect for climbing trees, riding bikes, or running around the playground. Parents appreciated the durability, while kids loved how they stood out in a sea of plain sneakers. Although they were a short-lived trend, Punky Brewster sneakers captured the essence of the 80s. Bold, carefree, and unapologetically fun. Charm bracelets with jangling trinkets. Do you remember the joyful sound of charms jingling on a bracelet as you moved? Charm bracelets with jangling trinkets were the ultimate keepsake of the 1980s. Each bracelet told a story, with every charm representing a memory, a hobby, or a wish. Unlike plastic charm necklaces, these bracelets were often made of metal, giving them a more classic and timeless feel. The charms came in countless shapes: tiny hearts, animals, sports equipment, or even zodiac signs. Collecting and adding new charms turned each bracelet into a one-of-a-kind treasure. For many, receiving a charm bracelet was a rite of passage. It wasn't just jewelry, it was deeply personal. Each charm had meaning, whether it was gifted by a loved one or chosen to mark a special event. Even though they've fallen out of fashion, charm bracelets remain a nostalgic reminder of the small, meaningful moments that shaped a generation. Lace glove, is that? Do you remember when accessories could make you feel like a rock star? Lace gloves were the epitome of edgy sophistication in the 1980s, thanks to fashion icons like Madonna, who made them a must-have item. These fingerless gloves came in black, white, and bold neon colors, often adorned with intricate patterns or rhinestones. Lace gloves weren't just an accessory, they were a statement. Worn with layered necklaces, teased hair, and oversized bows, they symbolized the daring, rebellious spirit of the decade. For teens, they were a way to channel their inner pop star, adding a touch of glamour and attitude to their outfits. What made lace gloves special was their versatility. They could be paired with a formal dress for a night out, or thrown on with jeans and a leather jacket for a casual punk-inspired look. They were a little risque, a little glamorous, and 100% 80s. While their popularity faded with the decade, lace gloves remain a nostalgic reminder of the bold, fearless fashion that defined the era. Rubber bracelets, jelly bracelets. Can a simple bracelet hold a story? Rubber bracelets or jelly bracelets were inexpensive, colorful loops of rubber that became a sensation in the 1980s. Kids and teens wore them stacked high on their wrists, creating a rainbow of possibilities. These bracelets were more than just accessories. They were tokens of friendship, love, and identity. Trading jelly bracelets was a common ritual, and wearing a certain color could even signal a hidden message. For some, they were a way to show loyalty to a favorite pop star or band, especially with Madonna rocking them as part of her signature look. The simplicity of jelly bracelets made them universally appealing. They were affordable, durable, and endlessly customizable. Whether you wore a few or an entire armful, they added a splash of color and personality to any outfit. Though they've disappeared from mainstream fashion, jelly bracelets hold a special place in the hearts of those who remember the joy of collecting and trading them. Velcro wallets. Do you remember the satisfying rip of a Velcro wallet opening? These wallets, made of durable nylon or canvas with bright designs, were a staple for kids and teens in the 80s. They combined practicality with the bold colors and patterns that defined the decade's style. Velcro wallets were built to last. The material could withstand daily wear and tear, while the Velcro ensured your cash, coins, and school ID stayed secure. They were lightweight, easy to use, and affordable, making them a perfect first wallet for young people. Beyond their functionality, Velcro wallets were a fashion statement. Many featured logos of popular brands, sports teams, or cartoon characters, allowing kids to show off their interest with pride. Opening one in the cafeteria or at the arcade made you feel a little cooler, a little more grown up. Though they've been replaced by sleeker designs, Velcro wallets remain a nostalgic symbol of 80s practicality and style. Swatch guards. Do you remember protecting your Swatch watch with colorful rubber guards? These quirky accessories were designed to safeguard your prized Swatch from scratches and scuffs, but they quickly became a fashion statement in their own right. Swatch guards came in bright neon colors and bold designs, turning a simple timepiece into a customizable accessory. They added flair and personality, allowing wearers to mix and match guards to suit their mood or outfit. For teens, having a Swatch watch wasn't just about telling time, it was about making a statement. Adding a Swatch guard elevated your style and made your watch stand out in a sea of identical designs. While Swatch watches are still around, the guards have largely faded from memory. Yet, for those who embraced this trend, they were an essential part of expressing individuality in the 80s. Patterned suspenders. When was the last time you saw suspenders as a fashion trend? In the 80s, patterned suspenders weren't just for holding up pants. They were bold, eye-catching accessories that added personality to any outfit. From polka dots and stripes to cartoon characters and flashy neon colors, suspenders became a way to make a statement. Paired with high-waisted pants and oversized shirts, they embodied the quirky, carefree spirit of the era. Suspenders were especially popular with the punk and alternative scenes, adding a touch of rebellion to the trend. But they weren't limited to subcultures. Celebrities and TV characters wore them too, making them a widespread fad. Though they've disappeared from mainstream fashion, patterned suspenders remain a nostalgic nod to the 80s, when even the smallest accessory could make the biggest impact. Paint-splattered clothing. Do you remember when looking like you just stepped out of an art studio was peak fashion? Paint-splattered clothing became a bold trend in the 1980s, turning ordinary garments into wearable works of art. This trend wasn't about actual paint accidents, but deliberate designs that mimicked the chaotic beauty of a painter's palette. Jeans, denim jackets, and even shoes were splashed with colorful, abstract patterns that screamed individuality and creativity. It was messy, vibrant, and perfectly aligned with the 80s ethos of self-expression. What made paint-splattered clothing so appealing was its DIY aesthetic. Some embraced store-bought versions from trendy brands, while others took to their own wardrobes with actual paintbrushes to craft unique pieces. It was a trend that blurred the line between fashion and art, inviting everyone to get creative. Though it faded into obscurity, paint-splattered clothing remains a nostalgic reminder of the bold and carefree energy that defined 80s style. Boom boxes. What if your music could make you the center of attention? Boomboxes were the ultimate symbol of 80s street culture, combining portability with powerful sound. Carrying a boombox on your shoulder wasn't just about listening to music, it was about sharing it with everyone around you. These portable stereos featured cassette players, AM/FM radios, and booming speakers that turned sidewalks, skate parks, and schoolyards into instant party zones. Boomboxes were more than just music players. They were statements of identity. The choice of model, size, and how you customized it, stickers, paint, or even extra speakers, reflected your taste and personality. For breakdancers, boomboxes were essential, providing beats for their performances. As personal headphones took over, boomboxes fell out of favor, but they remain a beloved relic of a time when music brought people together. Bedazzled denim. Do you remember when a simple pair of jeans could be transformed into a dazzling masterpiece? Bedazzled denim was a defining look of the 1980s, bringing rhinestones, studs, and sequins to jackets, jeans, and skirts. The appeal of bedazzled denim lay in its ability to elevate casual wear into something glamorous and unique. The trend was popularized by celebrities and music videos, inspiring fans to add their own sparkle to their outfits. From intricate designs on jacket backs to glittering embellishments along jean pockets, the possibilities were endless. DIY kits made bedazzling accessible to everyone, turning crafting into a fashion statement. It wasn't just about following trends, it was about creating a personalized style that turned heads. Though the sparkle faded over time, bedazzled denim remains a nostalgic icon of the decade's love for all things bold and flashy. Neon shoelaces. How could a pair of shoelaces become a fashion statement? In the 80s, neon shoelaces weren't just functional, they were a way to add a pop of color to any outfit. Bright yellows, pinks, greens, and oranges stood out against plain white sneakers or dark boots, making every step feel more playful. Neon shoelaces weren't just an accessory, they were a mood. Swapping out boring laces for neon ones instantly gave your shoes an 80s vibe. Some even layered multiple colors in the same shoe for an extra bold look. For kids and teens, neon shoelaces were an affordable way to participate in the decade's love for color and individuality. They were often paired with other neon trends, creating outfits that could light up a room, literally. Though shoelaces are rarely noticed today, neon laces remain a nostalgic detail from a time when even the smallest fashion choices mattered. Parachute jackets. Do you remember feeling unstoppable in a parachute jacket? Lightweight, shiny, and effortlessly cool, these jackets were the epitome of 80s casual wear. They were designed to mimic the sleek material of parachute pants, offering a unique texture and sheen that made them stand out. Parachute jackets were perfect for layering, keeping wearers warm without being bulky. Their breathable fabric and oversized style made them ideal for everything from school to dance floors. Bright neon colors and bold geometric patterns added to their appeal, making them a favorite among teens embracing the 80s aesthetic. The jackets weren't just about function, they were about attitude. Paired with sneakers and jeans, they created a look that was effortlessly trendy. Though their popularity faded, parachute jackets remain a nostalgic reminder of the era's bold approach to fashion and individuality. Animal print everything. Do you remember when wearing animal print wasn't just bold, it was iconic? The 80s were a time when leopard spots, zebra stripes, and tiger patterns weren't just reserved for nature. They dominated wardrobes, home decor, and even accessories. Animal print wasn't just a style, it was a statement. Whether it was a daring leopard print coat, a zebra striped skirt, or tiger patterned leggings, these designs let people express their wild side. Celebrities like Cyndi Lauper and Pat Benatar brought animal prints to the mainstream, cementing their place in 80s fashion. It wasn't limited to clothing either. Animal prints made their way onto furniture, bedding, and even handbags. The patterns were bold and unapologetic, reflecting the decade's love for individuality and drama. Though the craze eventually toned down, animal prints remain a reminder of the fearless fashion choices that defined the 1980s. Checkerboard Vans shoes. What if a pair of sneakers could define an entire subculture? Checkerboard Vans became a must-have in the 80s, representing a blend of rebellion, individuality, and laid-back cool. Originally popularized by skaters and surfers, these slip-on shoes with their black and white checkerboard pattern quickly became an icon. Their lightweight design made them perfect for skating, while their bold pattern added an edge to any outfit. The trend exploded when they were featured in the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High, worn by Sean Penn's character Spicoli. Suddenly, they weren't just skater shoes, they were a cultural statement. Checkerboard Vans symbolized the carefree, rebellious spirit of the 80s youth, and while they've remained popular, they'll always be most closely associated with their breakout moment in that iconic decade. Zipper earrings. Do you remember when even your jewelry could make a bold statement? Zipper earrings were one of the quirkiest trends of the 80s, turning an everyday object into a funky fashion accessory. These earrings featured miniature zippers, often in metallic finishes or bright neon colors, dangling from hooks. They were playful, edgy, and perfectly aligned with the era's love for turning the mundane into something fabulous. Zipper earrings weren't just a trend, they were a way to stand out. Paired with punk-inspired outfits or neon fashion, they added a touch of rebellion to any look. Teens and young adults loved them for their unexpected design and how they turned heads. Though they've largely disappeared, zipper earrings remain a nostalgic nod to the era's fearless creativity. Roll-on glitter. Do you remember when everything needed a touch of sparkle? Roll-on glitter was the ultimate beauty accessory of the 80s, turning even the simplest look into something dazzling. Packaged in small tubes with rollerball applicators, this glitter gel was easy to use and perfect for applying to cheeks, eyelids, or even shoulders. The shimmer it added wasn't just subtle, it was bold, making anyone wearing it shine under the disco lights. Roll-on glitter wasn't just makeup, it was a mood. It embodied the carefree, party-loving spirit of the 80s, and for many, applying it before a night out felt like a magical ritual. While modern beauty trends have shifted towards subtlety, roll-on glitter is a nostalgic reminder of a time when more was always better. Glow-in-the-dark stars. What if you could bring the night sky into your bedroom? Glow-in-the-dark stars were a staple of 80s decor, transforming ceilings into constellations with just a little creativity. These small plastic stars absorbed light during the day and glowed softly at night, creating a magical effect that delighted kids and teens. They were easy to apply with adhesive backs, making them a simple yet enchanting way to personalize a space. For many, these stars turned bedtime into an adventure. Lying under a glowing sky sparked imagination and a sense of wonder, making them more than just decor. They were a childhood memory in the making. Though they've become less common, glow-in-the-dark stars remain a cherished symbol of the playful, imaginative spirit of the 80s. Friendship pins. Do you remember when the simplest gesture could mean the world? Friendship pins were a heartfelt 1980s trend where tiny safety pins adorned with colorful beads symbolized connection and loyalty. They were easy to make, affordable, and incredibly meaningful, making them a cherished token among friends. The process of creating friendship pins was as important as giving them. Carefully selecting bead colors and patterns allowed for personalization, whether to reflect someone's favorite hues, a shared inside joke, or school spirit. Once completed, these tiny works of art were pinned onto shoelaces, backpacks, or jackets, creating a jangly, colorful display of camaraderie. What made friendship pins special was their universality. Everyone, from kids on the playground to teens in high school, embraced this simple yet powerful trend. Trading or gifting pins became a ritual, a way to solidify friendships or show appreciation. They didn't require much money, just a little creativity and thoughtfulness, which made them accessible to everyone. Though friendship pins faded as the 80s gave way to new trends, they remain a nostalgic reminder of a time when tiny gestures spoke volumes about connection and care. Sweatbands. What if looking sporty was as important as being sporty? In the 1980s, sweatbands became more than just functional accessories for workouts. They were a fashion statement that everyone, from athletes to pop stars, embraced. Brightly colored or neon, sweatbands were worn around the forehead or wrists and paired with matching athletic gear. Thanks to the aerobics craze, led by icons like Jane Fonda, sweatbands became synonymous with fitness culture, but their appeal went far beyond the gym. Teens and young adults wore them casually, blending athleticism with everyday style. Sweatbands weren't just about looks, they served a purpose, absorbing sweat during high-energy activities like running, dancing, or aerobics. But their bold designs and vibrant colors made them stand out, transforming practical gear into a trend. While sweatbands have largely disappeared from from mainstream fashion, they still evoke the electric energy and colorful spirit of the 1980s, when fitness and flair went hand in hand. Sticker albums. Who remembers the thrill of trading stickers with friends to complete a sticker album? In the 1980s, these glossy, themed books turned collecting into an obsession for kids and teens alike. Sticker albums came in a variety of themes, from popular cartoons and movies to animals and fantasy worlds. Each page was designed with blank spaces, encouraging collectors to find and trade stickers to complete the set. The joy wasn't just in the collecting, it was in the hunt. Whether at school, on the playground, or during weekend market trips, swapping stickers became a social ritual. Foil and holographic stickers were particularly prized, often becoming the centerpiece of a collection. The more unique your stickers, the more bragging rights you earned among your peers. Sticker albums taught patience, negotiation, and the thrill of achieving a goal. While they may seem simple by today's standards, they brought joy and connection to countless 80s kids, making them an unforgettable fad. Feathered hair extension. Do you remember when adding feathers to your hair was the height of fashion? Feathered hair extensions were a playful 1980s trend that added a touch of whimsy to hairstyles, blending bohemian charm with bold, colorful flair. These extensions came in a variety of vibrant colors or natural tones, clipped into hair to create an effortless statement. Paired with teased bangs or crimped locks, feathered extensions fit seamlessly into the era's big, expressive hairstyles. They were lightweight, easy to attach, and could be layered for added drama. The trend wasn't just about aesthetics, it was about individuality. Adding feathers to your hair let you showcase your creativity and stand out from the crowd. Whether worn to school, concerts, or parties, they were an easy way to elevate your look without much effort. While feathered hair extensions eventually faded, they remain a vivid reminder of the 80s, when fashion was all about having fun and expressing yourself boldly. Fort.